it's a really tough time. But the good thing that is coming out of it is these awkward, painful exchanges
Mm.
that people are having. I've had to have them too. They've come to me, and I've had to do them
Mm.
outwardly as well. And it's a weird one because it's like these things. It's almost like there's a spotlight on this issue, and almost like there's almost a bit of a slight pressure to, like, if we don't talk about it now, it might not always be received in the same way, because this is part of the global narrative right now, isn't it? And yeah, it's really good to hear that, you know, you had that exchange with your best friend, and that's your best friend. Like,
Exactly.
it's this. So on the show, the last couple of days, I've been exploring the multi layers of what we call racism,
Mm.
and there's so many layers. You could put like 20,000 books, and each layer is a page. That's how deep it goes. Um, and I say that because he's your best friend,
Mm.
and I know you both well. And I know that, you know, when things are, you know, when the narrative isn't so much about race and things like that, you know, we just connect as individuals
Of course.
because we have similar morals, similar um, outlooks and things like that. And your best friend, although isn't from exactly the same background as you, you'd appreciate his all the things that makes him different, but
Yeah.
probably most because you connect as human beings, right? And what's amazing out of all of this is that the conversations that it sparked, and
Mm.
they've been difficult. Like, I've had to call out some things even in myself that I didn't even realize on the show, like biases that come up within the Black community,
Mm.
and the Caribbean community specifically. Um, and this happens everywhere, but it's like, oh wow, I can't be saying that this is that the world needs to be doing the hard work, and that the white community needs to be doing the hard work and engaging in these conversations and figuring out where those unconscious biases lie.
Mm.
Um, and then as after I've said that, and then I've then engaged in conversation where those unconscious biases present themselves
Mm.
within the Caribbean prison, and I'm like, I need to have a conversation about that. That's the hard work too. And yeah, it's ultimately it's good. It's hard in the moment, like, because you feel that you're going to be getting like a combative response from the person that you're either calling out or whatever. You know, like, I don't know if you've seen that clip of the white girl in America who confronts her parents, or her father.
Yeah.
Um, you see that one, Reads?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's kind of backed into a corner with, because she's educated she's informed, and she's telling him that you know, because he's saying, look, I've worked in the ghetto, and there are some Black people that come out of that and become successful, so don't tell me about nothing about oppression and all these kind of things. And she's making the point that, yeah, they did that despite of the position that they've been put in. And she kind of got him into a corner intellectually, to the point where he goes, look, they're just filthy animals. And she goes, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. How dare you do that? And what was amazing is that these are conversations that happen behind closed doors.
Yeah.
And that is a little girl talking to her father. Well, I'm assuming he's a father. Did she say dad? I can't remember. um, but that's her authority figure. That's someone that she presumably loves. And those conversations are hard. Like, we all know when we've heard, like, um, an elder, you know, someone from another generation say something we don't agree with, and it's
Mhm.
the easiest thing to do, and I've done it, is to just laugh it off, because you can't be bothered to have that conversation. It's like, oh, this is going to be a 2-hour debate. I'm going to be the party pooper. The
Yeah.
energy is going to change, and yeah, I just can't be bothered. Like, just like, they don't understand. Just let them do what they're doing. Um, but the difference is now, what's happening now is, we're like, no, we're gonna engage in these conversations,
Mhm.
and everyone's gonna hear and everyone's gonna listen.
Yeah. And I think that's it, isn't it? It's like by skipping over those conversations, be it for me with like white friends, you know, with friends of color, whatever, it's like nothing's going to change if you just keep skipping past it. Like, you have to face up to it.